What's the word? Do we know how long these scientists have been holed up out here?
The mission brief doesn't say.
Sir, I'm picking up chatter from a Cerberus squad engaging the supply depot.
Why is it showing my helmet? I thought I told it to not show that.
Engaging the scientists?
And if I'm reading it right, sounds like more troops are on the way.
Okay, set us down, then get out of here. I need these scientists alive.
Huh, it's Hoth. No, I'm kidding. Just a snowy planet. But then again, now we associate every planet with that's covered in snow. We consider it Hoth, or compare it to Hoth. Oh, everything's rendering in. Nice. Oh, nice. Oh, no. What? It's Jacob. Oh, man, Jacob is helping these guys. No, no, Jacob. Oh, no.
On 6, you, come with me. Sure.
Hang in there, Jacob. We're on our way. Okay.
No wonder Cerberus abandoned this place. It's freezing.
All right, just keep moving. What did these people do to bring this down on their heads?
We can't hold it much longer.
Oh boy, come on. Callie, get your drone down there. Here we go. Flamethrower!
Push! Push forward!
All clear. Check for survivors.
There we go. It's okay, Jacob, it's us. Hey, Jacob. You alright, buddy?
Jacob! How bad?
I'll live. I think.
Let's get you patched up, man. Bryn?
This is Commander Shepard.
Why is her
of the
voice
Alliance.
so
The enemy is
soft?
clear for now. Open the door.
Is Jacob there?
It's okay, Bryn.
In case you're wondering, this is why I brought both Garrus and Tally. Yeah, this mission actually is a bit buggy. The fact that it needs a load time right after that shows you how buggy, or that this particular side mission is.
Jacob! Oh my god.
I'm all right. The others didn't make it.
What are you doing here?
I'm supposed to be protecting these people from the elusive man and his attack dogs.
Are they gone?
For now. But they'll be back. Sure you're okay?
Yeah.
No, he's
I'll
not. He
walk
just
it
took a
off.
bullet in the gut, or the ribs.
Save my life one more time and I'll start owing you.
This one's on the house.
Hey, yo. Good to see you too.
Staying out of trouble, I see.
Shepard, this is Dr. Bryn Cole. She's in charge here.
Huh.
Tell me what's going on.
I kind of
Intel
hoped
says
he would
it's
acknowledge
Cerberus.
both of them, but no, he only
We're all
acknowledges one.
ex-Cerberus.
Scientists.
But either of them, one of them would have said something.
Civilians?
Call us refugees. If we hadn't run, we'd be dead.
Yeah, if he brought... I was testing to see if he would acknowledge both of them or if both of them would say something, but nah. But he does acknowledge if he brought either Garrus or Tally, because they were the only two that were with him in the previous game. So... But only Garrus was the only one that said anything. But it was kind of funny, the camera angle it took. It showed nobody. This shows you what I mean. Sometimes these camera angles are just buggy. Just weird. It's like someone's supposed to be showing someone talking, but yet it doesn't show that person. It's just weird. You know, I just wonder, but we've all, you know, I've heard everyone say that they rushed this game out sooner than it should have been released. That they should have worked on a little more to get some bugs out, but you know, it is what it is. Cerberus?
Why does the Elusive Man want to kill you?
Our stories are different, but the themes are the same. We
You
were
don't just
using
walk away
information
from
the
Cerberus.
collector base to work on the different components of a larger tech. After someone completed their component, they disappeared. No bodies, just gone. As we
Outlived
progressed,
their
we
usefulness.
started feeling like we were signing each other's death warrants.
The Elusive Man is a Sith, is like a Darth. You've outlived your usefulness. Or shh. That was force lighting or force joke. Well, running was smart, but man, yeah, it did take guts.
The Elusive Man doesn't mess around. If he can't control it, he'll destroy it.
Yeah,
The
pretty
brain
much.
trust here has to be a significant loss for him.
You had to know they were going to find you.
It's a pretty smart bunch. We covered our bases.
But the Elusive Man is one tenacious bastard.
Huh. Oh, great. Here they
Time to
come.
evacuate.
Agreed. Just need to get the AA guns on the roof back online. Cerberus is jamming them somehow. With those guns down, Cerberus will just blow our escape shuttles out of the sky.
Might be the network link.
I'll check and meet you upstairs.
Well, it's a good thing you
Jacob,
got two
should get
engineers
that
with
wound
you.
looked at.
I'm good. I mean, I will.
Huh.
Commander, I should see to my people. Join me upstairs when you can.
Alright, I will.
Jacob Taylor, way out here. That's a surprise.
Garrus is the only one that says anything. Come on,
I'm so
Tally.
sorry.
Jamie, I didn't want to come here with these people. It was his idea. What am I gonna do without him?
Your partner was brave. He wouldn't want you to crumble like this.
He's right.
We're getting out of here alive. I promise.
Thank you.
Alright. Who's this? Doctor... Wait a minute! Look who it is! Oh my gosh, it's this guy, Dr. Gavin Archer. You guys remember him from the Overlord DLC? The guy
Commander
who
Shepard.
put his...
Dr. Gavin Archer. We met on Project Overlord.
Oh, I ain't
That's
shaking
one
your
way
hand.
of putting it.
Yes.
Not after what you did to your
you took my
brother.
brother to Grissom Academy, I tried putting all that behind me. I don't suppose you have any news from there. I've heard rumors the Academy is in trouble.
Now here is kind of... Now, just a heads up, if you choose this option, he'll actually pull a gun out and commit suicide right in front of you. It's pretty gruesome. But you know, I'm not that cold-hearted. I'm gonna let him know his brother is okay.
I was at Grissom Academy. Cerberus tried abducting the students, but David's okay.
Oh, thank God. Commander, you have no idea what that means.
It's a little late to start worrying about his safety now.
Yeah.
I never stopped. I know you think I'm a
Really?
monster, and you're right. Not a day goes by where my dreams aren't haunted by what I did to David. All I can do now is hope that one day he forgives me.
Well, maybe he will, but I certainly won't. Why are you here?
What are you doing here?
I strayed too far from the path. This was my only refuge. As a boy, I wanted to be a scientist remembered for doing right by the world, curing a disease or discovering a new element. Not a monster who tortured his own brother.
Well, too bad.
What did you say to the Elusive Man?
I told him if his intention was to work with the devil, he only had to look in the mirror. I wanted out of his nightmare.
He
Man.
just let you go?
If it had been that easy, I wouldn't be hiding here.
Yeah.
Every Cerberus soldier in the galaxy has orders to shoot me on sight.
Huh.
What happened to Project Overlord?
Yeah, what happened
After your
afterwards?
intervention, the Elusive Man insisted I find another test subject. Someone who shared my brother David's abilities.
Of course
Couldn't
he
bear the
did.
thought of reliving the nightmare, so I destroyed all of my research.
Everything?
Overlord is no more.
Well, good. That is good to hear.
I have to go. And I'm not even going to pretend it was good to see you again.
I understand. But Commander, thank you for saving David. Both times.
Wow. Huh, stealing credits. Private message from Horace to Bryn. Bryn, I don't like this. I have managed to get eyes on some of the research the others were doing, and I'm getting a sense of a big picture here, beyond anything that we could have imagined. And our worst nightmares kind of imagined. I'm going to start sabotaging my work. That's how bad it is. We need to meet up and talk. ASAP. H.
Low power. Please wait.
Tuh.
Access enabled.
Get the text from Stockholm Cell to pack their own crates. I need you up here.
Don't be a jerk. There's only 2 of those guys. It'll just take me a minute.
Huh.
And make sure those samples from Project Mia get out on the second shuttle.
I've already dropped one box. My hands were shaking so hard.
We're going to make it.
These guys are just scared.
What's the status of the guns?
Really scared.
Still waiting. I have my best people on it.
How many scientists are here?
43, plus research assistants.
You ran with over 40 people?
When you fear for your life, there's a lot you can do.
Bryn, I can't possibly dismantle the genetic amplification components in time.
I'm sorry, Dr. Boehner. It's important work, but right now you need to tend to your family.
Wait, there are families
Family?
here? Children?
There
Like we didn't have enough to worry about.
are kids here?
So these refugees brought everyone with them?
Yes. We have about 17 kids here. Partners, spouses, parents.
Wow.
I promised these people refuge. A new life free from Cerberus. I just never imagined the elusive man would...
That's what evil counts on. That it's hard for good people to imagine.
Yeah, that's pretty
Okay.
true.
Everyone left gets out of here alive.
By the way, little note: this woman and the doctor she just talked to, they are the voices of the male and female protagonists in Dragon Age 2, another game developed by BioWare. Just a little note: BioWare is famous for using the same voice actors for many of their games. You'll hear those same voices and you go, wait a minute, that sounds like that character from that other game that BioWare developed and EA published. Yeah, that's pretty much their MO. There's a lot on the line.
This escape will have to be carefully executed.
I'd hoped. We tried so hard to make sure it wouldn't come to this.
What's the news?
Can't tell. Only know I can't fix it from here. I'm going to the roof.
I was talking about
Cerberus
your
landed a
wound.
shuttle there a
But no,
couple
you are
minutes
not
ago.
going to the roof,
You in?
man.
Jacob, you're injured. I'll fix the guns.
No way. These are my people. I'm going.
Except that you're a
Just because you
soldier and
survived
Tally and
one
I are
suicide
engineers.
mission
We can
doesn't
do
mean
it.
you get
You
two.
need to stay here and get tended
fine.
to.
But I'm gonna talk you through it from here. Cerberus is probably jamming the satellite link. Radio me when you found the controls and I'll give you the override code.
Will
Alright.
do.
Like, seriously. I got Tally with me, and I'm an engineer. We can handle it.
Some kind of poison. Tailored to Turians.
Nothing to say, Garrus? No? Alright. Alright, let's talk to Bryn.
Dr. Cole? Got a moment?
Of course.
Let's find out more about her. Is there something going on with you and Jacob?
What's your relationship with Jacob? We went through a lot together.
An old colleague of his introduced us. Through Jacob's eyes, I started to recognize what the elusive man had become. I guess I was so in love with my work that I refused to see the obvious. Its sponsor had become corrupt.
I get that. That's why it's important to have good people around you.
I don't know what we would have done without him.
Well, she didn't really answer my question. I asked what her relation was, and all she said was that he helped her see what the elusive man really was. That didn't really answer it.
Don't you think you put these people in serious danger?
They wouldn't have it any other way. Science must never bow to tyranny. We didn't escape just to go into hiding. We wanted to build a new life, where we could live and work on our terms. Love, family, they're all part of that. Even now. Otherwise, what are we fighting for?
And what exactly did you do?
What kind of work did you do for Cerberus?
Until the elusive man became preoccupied with the Collectors, I worked in physics. It was a researcher's paradise. I had access to cutting-edge tech and all the personnel I needed.
Yeah, I'm sure
the
you
elusive
did.
man spares no expense for technical perfection.
No
That
kidding.
technical perfection's almost killed me a few times.
It also saved your life. Strange
Yeah, she's
to
got a
think
point.
about, I would imagine.
Maybe.
Yeah, it actually brought him
But
back
then,
from the
life
dead.
is full of uncomfortable ironies. Isn't everyone?
Yeah.
How did you get away?
I was a loyal senior employee. There's a lot of freedom in that. When our fourth colleague disappeared, we organized and were out the door in days.
And until now, Cerberus never suspected you were hiding right under their noses.
Huh.
We honestly thought we had it all figured out. It's humbling.
So what's this work of yours that Cerberus wants so badly?
It's based on tech gathered from the Collectors. In essence, it involves dissecting Reaper-to-Collector communications. Dr. Horace Armstrong and I were working on a practical human application. An implant of sorts. Once he'd completed his component and moved on to less valuable work, he disappeared.
Great.
Thanks, Dr. Cole. I'll let you get on with the packing.
Thank you again for everything you're doing for us.
Maybe they're deleting data. I don't know, because it doesn't look like they're packing. Looks like they're looking over research stuff. Personal log, Bryn Cole. With Jacob's help, we have managed to ascertain that several of our colleagues were in fact killed. Contracts terminated is what Cerberus called it. Makita, Scott, Daniel, Chunhui. I apologize if I mispronounced that incorrectly. Anika, and so many others I didn't even know about. All of them gone, disappeared without a trace, just like that. We should have left sooner. I don't know why we waited so long. I can't remember what seemed so important that we had to stay just one more day. What was I thinking?
Leave those things. Let's just get the hell out of here.
Calm down. Commander Shepard's here.
So what?
So relax. We've got a little time.
Funny, pal, you sound just like the guy who narrates all the Codex entries. What did I say earlier about the same voice actors? Oh, there he is. Hold on a second, Jacob. Hold on.
I'm not willing to die to save this data.
Let me. I'll purge it and meet you at the shuttle bay.
I don't want to die.
Go. Just go.
No, I'm okay. Let's just do this.
Tuh. Personal log. Damini Sengupta. Or Sengupta. Attempts are ongoing at figuring out what the end product of our research was meant for. While it is obvious that the delivery system was to be implant-reliant, with evident neurological applications, many questions remain as of yet unanswered. The loss of Dr. Horace Armstrong is particular in hindering our efforts to speedily reconstruct the nature of the elusive man's goals. We have several parts of the whole which led us to chilling conclusions, but we are nowhere near figuring out what said whole might be, and that is what scares me the most.
Told you that we should have gone to Sanctuary.
Look, let's just focus on getting out of here alive.
I thought we covered our bases.
Shepard, I'm in here.
What did you want with us?
Alright, let's see.
Who knows? He's crazy. You can't plan for crazy.
That's true. You can't plan for crazy. Outpost report, Jacob Taylor. Outpost now 48% operational. We've reorganized some of the storage rooms around the central core, turning them into living units in order to save power. The out areas are all condemned now, which should provide us with a buffer should Cerberus agents find us. The guns are functional, but I don't like how exposed they are. I'm going to look into finding us some shielding on the black market. Alright, Jacob. Oh, wait, there's one more here. Oh, great. Okay. Hey, Jacob.
Hey, you okay? How've you been?
Give us a minute. This is crazy. I didn't think I'd ever see you again.
I know the feeling. So how'd you become a gun for hire?
Long story. It was an opportunity I couldn't resist for people I came to care about.
It kind of suits
You
you.
seem good. You look good.
These are great people. Defending their ideals, I like it. I think I found what I'm meant to do.
So how are you dealing with what happened with your dad?
You still think about what happened to your dad?
Haunts me more like.
That's it. So, what's up with you and Dr. Cole?
How long have you known Bryn?
We met through a mutual friend in the Mumbai cell. Guess I've known her for a year. We had a lot in common. Then she came to me about her missing colleagues. Asked for my protection, my help finding a place to run to. How could I say no?
That's it?
Who is she to you?
We're together.
And you run this enclave with her? You settling down, Jacob?
Yeah, maybe.
Really?
It's just,
nice, man.
If these are our final
Good
days,
for you.
I want to spend them protecting these people. Building a life. Whatever's left of it.
Good for you. So, got any intel?
Anything on Cerberus I should know about?
The elusive man became obsessed with indoctrination. I know that. You ever wonder how it all went wrong? I mean, was I blind? I remember him being an idealist. How come I couldn't see the evil?
Don't beat yourself up. And if you ever get that crystal ball working, give me a heads up, because I'd love to know how this all plays out.
Right.
So how'd you
What's
end
the
up?
story, Jacob? Why are you working at a place like this?
After we got back, well, things look different when you come back from a suicide mission alive.
Yeah, I'm
so
sure
I quit
they do.
Cerberus. I quit everything. And sat by the Mediterranean for a while. That's when I lost track of you.
You sat on a beach?
And what did all that fresh air and meditation teach you?
That what I choose to fight for better mean something to me. That it comes from the heart.
We could
Oh,
sure
nice.
use you.
It's real tempting, Shepard, but I like where I'm at. I'm
Good for
important
you.
to these people. I want a life. I want a family.
Sure, I get that.
No, Shepard. The Normandy's your real love.
Doesn't mean I don't want to say to hell with it sometimes.
But you won't. You can't.
Wow. You know, I gotta say, I do not like what Jacob just said. I mean, to me, that's kind of a real insulting thing to say. I mean, I get what he's trying to say, but at the same time, if he doesn't know, you know, how much Shepard cares about Liara or whoever your love interest would be, you know. I mean, for my Shepard, would he rather be able to end this war and then retire somewhere with Liara and live out the rest of their days together? Absolutely. And never have to see the Normandy again? Absolutely he would. So for Jacob to say that he only cares about the Normandy and you know, leading it all the, you know, for the rest of his life, that's a very unfair thing for Jacob to say, you know. So I mean, when he says like, yeah, absolutely, I would to say to heck with it, and he's saying no, you can't. I'm like, dude, Jacob, who you really say that I can't? I mean, that's not really a fair thing for you to say. So that's my only little gripe with Jacob right now, is that I thought that was a real insulting thing for him to say. But other than that, he's awesome. He's
I should
good.
focus on getting these people out of here.
You bet. Let's get to it.
I just still think that's a very unfair thing for him to say to Shepard.
If Jacob says we're going to be all right,
For him to say that he cares about the Normandy more so than he does anything else. Like doing the same, you know, he just said he wants to have a life and a family. Shepard wants the same thing. He wants it with Liara.
What would these
So for
people
him to
have
say
done
that-
if we hadn't shown up?
These scientists were fools to work for Cerberus, but at least they had the courage to break away.
Anyway, I'm done grabbing about that line that Jacob just said. Let's just get those guns online.